Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. My phone was blowing up. Um, Mike here owns Pressure Washing. So I'm out doing estimates today. Uh, Actually, it's funny. I don't do much paver sealing, but I got two big estimates. I mean, close to 20,000 square foot of pavers between the both of them. So that'll be that'll be a decent return. Obviously, if any of you guys ever done paver sealing, it gets expensive. Um, so pretty excited about that. I got my road dog with Gia. Gia, there she is. And then her boyfriend, Aston. Aston! Gia likes to bark at people while we drive. It's like once a week, so just check in, see how everybody's doing. Chat in real time. It's easy to respond and talk to people. I'm trying to fix my clip here. But yeah, so how's everybody doing? Is anybody even on? Anyway, so I'm going to do these paver sealer estimates. The thing with paver sealing is it's 90% prep work. So you gotta make sure you gotta check the quality, the type of paver or brick, and then you gotta check and see if there's an old sealer. You gotta check and see what it's on, if it's sand on top of sand or dirt or a concrete slab, all that kind of stuff you got to check into, because that dictates what type of sealer you're going to use. And you can't really use that Home Depot stuff. You got to get some good stuff. Where I'm located, I'm actually pretty cool with the guy who's a representative for a company, so he's extremely helpful. Like, he knows everything there is to know about it. So I'll just, I'll typically just take pictures and videos, check the pavers out, send them to him, and he'll tell me exactly what sealer I need, how much sealer I need, what to expect, yada yada yada. It's really helpful. And he'll even come out on a job and help, not do like the crazy work, but make sure everything's going well. I mean, I'm sure he gets a percentage off the sealer, and sealer gets expensive, between $200 and $300 for a 5-gallon. Closer to 2, but this stuff can get up there. I've heard people having to pay $300 per gallon or 5-gallon, and then that makes you 10 gallons of raw product, because then you mix it 1-to-1 with water. So I don't know, but I'm on my way there. It's funny, you can't over network, man. That's why I titled it network, because I'm getting these jobs from a landscaper. So whenever you're out on a job and you see, I don't care who it is, an electrician, a painter, a window cleaner, whatever, talk to him, because this landscaper dude throws me jobs, and I'll throw him some too. I don't know if anything ever converted, but when you do a good job, customers always ask, well, do you know a landscaper or a painter or an AC guy? So, always take people's cards, tell them, let's exchange information. People always ask me for landscapers, so let me get your card. That's what I did. And sure enough, he's sending me jobs. Oh, one more thing I want to touch on. If you're, please don't message my business page, because what happens is I'll get a message at like 1 or 2 in the morning on my business page, and I won't see it till the next day. And what that does, if anybody knows how Facebook works, it kind of times your response on the messengers, and the customers can see that. So my response time says, replies typically within a day, when it used to say replies typically within a minute. That's what he used to say when customers see it. Now it's typically within a day because there's so many people that message me on there that I don't see it until the next morning. So I think email is the best if you want to ask me a question, or even send me a text. That's fine too. But it's the messenger. It kind of penalizes me when I don't get to it in time. So chat. What's up, Mikey Bags? How's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna do this sealer estimate. I mean, we're talking a big ticket here, and if it needs to be stripped, gosh, even bigger. But you know, we'll see what happens. If you ask me, I don't know. I'm more of a fan of cleaning, but you know, paper sealing pays well too, so I'm a fan of it. But I'd rather go clean the roof or something. You know what I mean? It's weird nobody else is on. I guess everybody's working. That's a good sign. Well, yeah, I'm in the middle of putting my windows set up together. I got my DI tank, and I got a 12-volt pump that's gonna pump from my buffer tank through the DI tank into my reel, and I got 200 foot of 3/8 hose on there. And then I'm attach it to my water-fed pole hose. So I'm in the middle of that setup, but I had so many estimates I got to do today, and they're like almost an hour away from each other in opposite directions. So you know, but it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Next week's already booked up. I'm booking into the following week, and I'm getting a lot of estimates, so I'm not complaining. You know, considering a couple weeks ago, you know, I think there was a week there that I did one job that 1 week, which, you know, is better than nothing, but still, you can't survive off one job a week. Although with this type of work, it's not, you can, I guess, if you had to, but it's not ideal. So, but yeah, I had that really big job. I got a window job coming up. I got a lot on the plate, which I'm happy about. And I'm putting these estimates in. But did any of you guys do paper sealing? Whoever's on? Anybody else do paper sealing? Wow, nobody's on. That's crazy. Usually we'll get a couple people chatting it up. I guess everybody's out working. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We haven't been getting much rain down here in Florida. I know the day I'll book this paper sealing job, though, it's going to rain like crazy. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I got my road dogs with me. Aston. Got Aston right there. Aston. Say hi, Aston. Aston. Say hey. And then I got Gia in the back. Gia. What up? What up? Yeah, she's funny, man. She's a little attention whore. But yeah, so we're doing this. What's up, Prime? Putting together a 12-volt roof cleaning setup today. Got jobs booked for next week starting in the pick. Hell yeah. What size roof pump? What size 12-volt? Thanks, Mikey. What up? What up, Simply Clean? Yeah, so Prime Wash, you still on? What size roof pump you got? Let's see here. I guess you must have got off. Well, yeah, I got a 5 gallon per minute and a 7 gallon per minute 12 volt. And somebody asked me why you do that. I mean, listen, I got all kinds of 12 volts. I got a 2 gallon, I got a 1 gallon, I got 2 5 gallons and a 7 gallon. And the reason why is because 5 gallon per minute is, you know, I think it's a good size for doing a roof, you know. I mean, I wouldn't wash a house with it. If I had to, I would, I guess. But basically, it's perfect for applying roof cleaning. It's not too much, but it's enough. So the 7 gallon per minute I got strictly for big jobs or those jobs that you need a couple extra feet to hit the peak from the ladder, or, you know, it's just good to have that little bit of extra flow. So, you know, and it's nice, you know, it's good to have backups with 12 volts. Okay, 5.5, I figured would start there. Yeah, listen, man, 5.5 is, listen, I went 2 years with the 5.5, and I just recently got the 7 gallon per minute. So 5.5 is totally, it's enough, you know. I've done some pretty big jobs, high peaks, like sketchy stuff, and the 5.5 just made it. So I would say you'd be all right with the 5.5, because, like I said, and if you build your own, it's really not expensive, like, at all. Like, seriously, on Prime you can get, and they might not be the best, you can get that Everflow 5.5. You can get it for like $130, maybe $150. Actually, I think it might be like $100 right now. Honestly, 110, something like that. And you just plug that bad boy in, and you got to make sure you have the right size wiring too, guys. You don't want to put that crap wiring, like the what do you call that? With the 5.5, I think it calls for 14 gauge. You don't want to be putting that 16 gauge. It's just not thick enough. If anything, you want to go thicker. So get like a good 12 gauge. Like for my 7 gallon a minute, I use 10 gauge. It calls for 12 gauge, but you gotta beef that stuff up, especially if you're going longer lengths of your wire. So, you know, that's how I do it. And you get yourself, when I started, I got 2 55-gallon drums that I got off of Craigslist or Marketplace on Facebook for $10. 2 55-gallon drums for $10. I put 1 water, 1 bleach in the back of my pickup truck, and I have my 3-way ball valve set up, and I put a line in each with check valves, and I put my 3-way ball valve in the middle, and I drew a 50-50 mix, and I was cleaning roofs. And it literally costed me I bought my roof pump. I bought for like $350. It was the Pressure Tech kit. So it costed like $450 plus the $10 for the tank, and then I bought a battery. So I was rocking and rolling for like $600 when I first started. And you could even go cheaper than that, because you can get an Everflow 12 volt 5.5 for like $110. I believe if somebody looks it up on Prime right now, I think they're like $110, something like that. I did that, and then, or you could do that, so that's $110. Look on Marketplace for 55-gallon drums, you know, the big ones. I guess you could even do 20-gallon drums, but the 55s are easier to find anyway. Put 2 of them in the back of your truck, fill one with straight water, one with straight bleach, and put a little soap in with the bleach if you have to, who cares. And then I got that side load 3-way ball valve, and I put it in the middle, and I was drawing 50-50 mix and cleaning roofs. So you could literally spend 100, let's say 120. On Amazon, you can get that 1/2-inch hose for decent. I think it's like $100 for a 200-foot section. I think it's like $100 for 250 foot. So you're talking 250, 350. Without a hose reel, you would be at like $350 for a roof setup, including the battery, the hose, and the pump, and then the tanks. So, but there's no excuses, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, guys, I gotta get rolling. Let me check, see if anybody else said anything. Prime, glad to see you on today. By the way, you're always out there grinding, keeping people motivated. Keep it up. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Prime. I try, dude. You know, it's not always easy, and I'm not always the most motivated, but I try. The accumulator tanks, I don't use them, Prime. Bro, hey, if you're watching this, give it a like, guys. Give this video a like. Bro, I'm just getting started getting a Bandit soft wash. Let me see here. Getting started, got a Bandit soft wash system. I'm setting up the tanks. How do I put roof snot in one soap tank if I have a roof job? I'm using a proportioner. Oh, if you have, wait, are you asking if you have a proportioner? Yeah, so I put roof snot. Well, I use Snotminade. I have a 5-gallon. It's like actually it's like a 6 or 7-gallon carboy. So it closes up, cap screws on. I fill that with water, like 5 gallons of water, and I put like, I don't know, a gallon of Snotminade, and it's just diluted down, because then I put it through my proportioner and dilute it down even further. That's how I do it. So I think that's what you were asking. Well, yeah, hop on. Make sure you give this video a like. Hop on Amazon and order that Everflow 5.5 gallon per minute. Get 200 foot of hose, a battery, and 2 tanks. And you can go to Home Depot, buy a ball valve, a 1/2-inch riser, and find yourself some fittings to tip down to 1/4-inch female thread, and put yourself a female 1/4-inch socket, and then you can throw a J-rod on there. Or you could even use, as long as you use like a 30 orifice tip, you'll be good to go. But anyway, guys, let me get rolling. I gotta go and meet this guy. Make sure you guys give this video a like and comment below. I'll catch in with the comments later. All right, hope everybody's out there killing it. Wash on. All right, stay safe too.